an opportunity that we can't pass on.
E te ti, e te tā, i ngā rauranga te rama. Tēnā rā tātou, katoa, nau mai, hoki mai ki tēnei pāhotanga poitukohu a whakata Māori mo te whakataitai poitukohu o ngā kura tuarua o te motu, mo te kemu, toru kia toru. Kei konei maua, ko maia, kei te whare hākina kina o Akau Tangi Sports Centre, kei te wainga nui o Pōneke.
Yes, kia ora Kayla and kia ora e te whānau. Welcome to the Basketball New Zealand Secondary Schools 3x3 final. We've been waiting for this one for 2 long days, and we are finally here, whānau. The Mount Maunganui undefeated side take on Hamilton girls. They look to defend their crown as the reigning champions. Hamilton girls want to etch their name onto the trophy. Maya Williamson here, joined by Kayla Manu-Irirangi, 2 hard-fought battlers to get to this point.
Absolutely, Maya. It's been a jam-packed, action-filled 2 days here in Wellington. Both teams have made their way, earned their way to this final game here. And I'm very excited. We see on the Mount Maunganui side, they are only playing with 3 players, which they've actually done this whole tournament. Incredibly hard to do. 3-on-3, yes, it is a 10-minute game. Yes, it is short. However, it is incredibly taxing. And the number of games and the amount of just jarring that these rangatahi are going through is a lot.
Shamar Broughton, unfortunately, breaking one of her metatarsals on day 1 with about 2 minutes into their first game. So we send all of our prayers to her and wish her a speedy recovery. Fortunately, she's got another version of herself in her twin, Karis Broughton, who has been absolutely electric. As we take a look at the team list, we obviously spoke about twins of Karis and Shamar Broughton. So just Karis playing this afternoon, and Riley McClinigan and Isabella Gillard.
Kia ora, i te taha o te kapa, o kiri roa Hamilton girls. We have the Nordstrom sisters. We have Leon and Altia, as we also have Lehonanen and Taylor Wallace. Both very aggressive and tenacious teams. Anyone's game, Maya.
Yeah, so Mount Maunganui had a bit of a closer road to the final here. They had just a 1-point win over Queen Margaret. It was a hard-fought battle, and they just got it done in the last 30 seconds. How did you find that game? What were you impressed with, and what do you think they need to work on coming in to this grand final to defend their throne?
Oh, honestly, when you get to a final, it's very much of how much do you want it. Both teams are very tired, a lot of games, so I think it's just who wants it more, Maya. There's the X's and O's part of the game, but whoever goes after those loose balls, whoever chases down every rebound, boxing out, the little things, I think will win them this game.
And the nature of 3x3 is such that 10 minutes is such a short amount of time that those little things are really going to matter. 10 minutes and it's over. 10 minutes and there's a champion. Both teams kind of got to be on their A game.
Ai, e tika ana te kōrero. Te rereke tanga o te kēmu rima kia rima me toru kia toru. Te wā, koira te mea matua. Ko te shot clock me ki. Te kaumarua he kona anake, just a 12-second shot clock in 3x3. Ara te kaumeneti, te kēmu katoa, only a 10-minute game. Ara te hawhi o te koti, half court as well. You know, some people, they ask, you know, can you be a good 3x3 player and a 5x5 player? Yes, absolutely. It's still basketball. If you're a hooper, you're a hooper. But we're seeing the specialisation of these 3x3 players, such a high calibre of rangatahi that we've had on display.
Crowd starting to build here in the Akau Tangi Sports Centre here in Wellington. They've been fantastic hosts over the last couple of days. Of course, shout out to Wellington Basketball for providing this beautiful gym, and to our Basketball New Zealand volunteers who have worked tirelessly day and night to make this thing happen. You know, leaving after everyone else and arriving before everyone else, doing the absolute most.
Aye.
And of course, we have to thank Whakata MāORI for making this possible. All 3 courts live streamed on both days. Of course, these rangatahi get to be on the big screen, on linear TV
So good.
for their final. This is exciting scenes for young athletes, young prospects, and they deserve all the flowers in the world.
All the flowers, man. Speaking of flowers, it's been a great week of basketball for Aotearoa, NCAA success for Charlies and Oscar Goodman. And then we've also had the Tall Blacks Tall Fluents in Asia Cup. So great success, but the game wouldn't be possible without our referees.
Jasmine Dean and Alexandria Popoasa are our 2 wahine toa on this finals matchup this afternoon. They've done one heck of a job this week. We have loved our team in grey.
Absolutely.
Done a great job leading from the front and allowing physicality. Kayla, you say it best in terms of not compromising sportsmanship, but allowing physicality to still happen.
Absolutely. We've seen that consistently. The physicality that the refs are allowing these players to play through, particularly, as you said, on the ladies' side there, Maya. Girls want to play aggressive. We want to play physical. We're competitive, and we want to get after it. So it's been awesome. There's been a lot of physicality they've been able to play with, but the sportsmanship of the game has not been compromised. So that's been really great to see. So e mihi nunui ana ki ngā kaiwawao ara, ki ngā kaihāpai o tēnei kaupapa, kia Moulton, Caltex, Bailey's, BBNZ, Nativa, FIBA 3x3, Footlocker, ara ki te waka o tēnei pāhotanga, kia Wakata Māori, e mihi nunui ana kia koutou. Quite funny, Maya, I was just thinking back to, you know, when we were in high school, you know, if your parents couldn't come to a game, it'd be like, oh, yeah, you just have to run to the bench, look at the stat sheet and be like, oh, yeah, nice. And then, you know, give them a bit of a rundown. But how cool that our whānau can tune in from all around the motu. We've had 3 live stream courts for most of this competition, and just the development in live streaming capabilities over the last 11 years, played in the first 3x3 nationals, all the way in Tamaki Makaurau, back in when I think I was year 12. So honestly, to see the growth and not only the live streaming capabilities, but the caliber of these athletes has been, and I genuinely mean, I do think the caliber of basketball across the board for all players at this tournament has been great to see.
Well, for those who don't know, 3x3 just started off as a tournament that you actually just had to pay for and just come up for.
It's like a self-invite to someone's birthday party.
Exactly right. Like, hey, I'll come along too.
Yeah.
But now it's there's the regional tournaments and they have to qualify. So it's obviously the best of the best here rather than, just who can afford it. So it's really impressive just how far it's come and how well these athletes have adapted to it. There is your girls of Te Kotu who finished 5th.
Aye.
Came 3rd last year, just had an unfortunate quarter-final loss, and that's the nature of 3x3. You lose one game in 10 minutes and you knock yourself out of contention, unfortunately, but they've had themselves a fantastic tournament so far.
Aira, he paira watu ki te tētahi kura kaupapa Māori I roto I tēnei whakataite. Awesome to see kura kaupapa on this national stage, obviously in 3x3. It's single A's and double A's, so that basically your big schools and your small schools, this is a big pot of our big schools and small schools. And the cool thing about 3x3 basketball is all you need is a hoop that can be outdoor. You don't need a whole gym. You don't need flash facilities. You need a hoop, you need basketball, you need some people. So it's really cool the access and the fewer barriers for kids to play, particularly maybe those smaller schools that may not have a whole full court indoor facility or enough players interested. It's been cool. There's so many youngest, like smaller schools that we've seen on the national stage, which I think speaks to the accessibility of 3x3 as a sport across the board.
1000%, and it's only going to continue that way in the 3x3 space, which is really exciting. In terms of today's matchup, this is two teams that are very familiar with each other. Tauranga and Hamilton, of course, not too far away from each other at all, as you see that crowd just starting to build here for the women's final. So sometimes can make it a little bit harder in terms of matchups when you just know what the other team is doing and they know how to guard you.
Yes, and glad you brought that up actually, Maya, because scout is a big part of the game that for any rangatahi, you know, when you're, I mean, I remember when Charlize was year 9 and she was actually scouting at national competitions. Sometimes, not every athlete at the age of, you know, 13 is scouting, but I would say by year 11, year 12, that's something that's important for players to consider. Scout is a huge part of the game, particularly at the next level, knowing the offensive tendencies, defensive tendencies, and just being able to think the game through and how you're going to guard someone.
And for those of you who don't know, no coaching allowed in-game from the coaches on the sideline, so very much a player-led initiative, this 3-on-3 tournament. Very much have to bank on the IQ of our rangatahi here. They call the timeouts, they run the plays, they call the shots. So these athletes having to really sharpen their IQ. We're not far away from tipping off and getting underway. We are still yet to do our national anthems, and then we should be underway in just about no time. There is Shamar Broughton, unfortunately, with the crutches, but I told her this morning, you're the coach now.
Yeah,
you're the coach.
Absolutely. You can still be such an influential part of your team while sitting on the sideline there.
Ham girls getting their final Kuruto Tuku attempts in as Mount Maunganui just discussing strategy. Tori from BBNZ doing the rounds.
Shout out to Tori and Jay and the whole team here. A lot of effort. It's quite cool for us as commentators to see the amount of effort that goes in from the film crew to the TV guys to the media team to the organisers. All of those people that play a massive role into making tournaments like this so possible and so successful.
Both teams getting ready to go. You can see on the other side the Mount Maunganui boys team and St Andrews College. They are the two that'll battle for the gold medal on the men's side. Coming up after this one, Purumaka ladies watching on.
Shout out Bella Cranslin, hit 7 3-pointers in a game yesterday. I don't think I've actually seen that many done before.
That is wild.
It was crazy.
14 points.
Yes.
Just off of twos. Wowee.
Yes.
Wowee. There's Altea Nordstrom, a big part of some Waikato rep teams over the last couple of years.
Absolutely.
Under the provision of Anthony Corbin. She's a really good role player in those teams and has stepped up massively for this Ham Girls squad.
Such a physical presence is Altea under the basket for her team. Younger sister Leon there as well.
Not long until we kick things off. Kayla, we've got to, of course, take pride in our nation and Aotearoa and take the anthems very shortly. And then on the other side of that, we should be getting underway.
How good.
We're excited. This is going to be a good one.
I'm pumped, man. Ready to go. Gym is slowly getting filled in as people are highly anticipating what is going to be a great final matchup here.
Yeah, people courtside and mezzanine alike locked in, like our man on the camera is. No idea that he's currently being broadcasted as he watches on. Both teams just taking turns at either getting in there. Last Kuritotoku's in. Karis brought in there with the ball. A member of the New Zealand Under-17 World Cup team heading away later this year. And she has been the driving force of this offense, unstoppable in the semi-final to book their ticket here. And like we mentioned, these guys are the defending champions. They won this tournament this time last year, and they're looking to do it again.
Looking to run it back. Broughton and McClenaghan do so well at finding the big man inside. They love that pick and roll action. So I'm excited to see this matchup. We have that real high energy, tenacious Hamilton girls side will be looking to just creep past Mount Maunganui. In this grand final, how good.
Sorry for the delay, Itefano, just having to listen to our voice go on and on. We will be getting underway soon. I'm making that a promise to you. Just having some technical difficulties in the Akau Tangi Sports Centre. Looking at our volunteers who have done a great job over these last couple of days, doing the tough jobs over on the score bench, getting all the shot clock and the score right. And I think these girls are getting a little bit restless, Kayla. And fair enough. They have had a long time to warm up. I think they're just keen to crack on.
They're getting cold.
And so are we. And so are we.
I always find it funny in 3x3 because you like warm up with the other team.
Yeah, it's kind of funny how that works,
Yeah, it is.
We're hearing a bit of commotion on the court, Kayla, so I'm going to get to our team name announcements. Back after that.
Face the flag. So, number 2, Karis Broughton. Number 6, Shema Broughton. Number 9, Riley McClenaghan. And number 14, Izzy Gillard. Introducing the Hamilton girls. Number 10, Leona Nin. Number 13, Ayatia Nordstrom. Number 9, Leon Nordstrom. And number 18, Atuwai Wallace. All right, your referees for this game is Jasmine Dean and Alexandra Poasa. Come on up. All right, this is the opportunity where we all rise and stand. We're going to play the national anthem. Go for it, people.
We
how good Ete Whānau ticked off the national anthems, and now we are truly ready to go. Mount Maunganui and Hamilton Girls College fighting it out for the gold medal, Kayla.
Aira, tatarawa tātou ki te timatanga o tēnei kēmu whakamutunga o te taha wahine. So excited, Maya. Both teams clawing their way to this final. It's going to be a good matchup.
Plenty of talented wahine toa that we are seeing in front of us and seeing on your screen, one of which is that girl right there, Karis Broughton. So much firepower in both of these squads. And they match up pretty damn well. They know each other really well, so it's going to be an interesting matchup. And who can understand the scout, who can execute it, and who wants it more? At the end of the day, it's been a long tournament, but this is the final 10 minutes. They've got to give it all.
Absolutely. Mount Maunganui's side riddled a little bit by injury. Shamar Broughton, unfortunately, unable to take the court. Twin of Karis, such an exciting duo, those two. So Mount Maunganui playing with 3 players. They will be trying to get after it, but Hamilton girls, such a fiery group, so aggressive and tenacious. But as you said, who wants it the most?
About to get underway here in the Akau Tangi Sports Centre. Wellington basketball being great hosts for us these last couple of days. The teams having their final corridor before they get underway. Player-led, very much so, in the game of 3x3. Of course, the boys' final to follow as well. St Andrews College take on Mount Maunganui, who have done extremely well to get to both finals.
Absolutely, a good day for Mount Maunganui, all the way from Tauranga.
Hopefully they can get back home.
Yes, yes, stay safe. It's whānau.
Just about ready to go here in the women's grand final here at the Basketball New Zealand Secondary Schools 3x3 Nationals. And we are good to go, Kayla. First possession for Mount Maunganui by way of Riley McClenaghan. Broughton from downtown. What a start.
Kuri whiwhirua, pairo atu te mahi a Broughton.
Not a bad start if you are Mount Maunganui. Hamilton girls, though, to respond. It's off the Papamuri.
Mai te turapa. Ah,
Well, Broughton's going to sure be the driving force in this one for Mount Maunganui.
absolutely, and no pun intended on that one there, Maya. Driving, she was.
She was doing just that and was fouled while doing so. Just one hudder accumulated now for Hamilton girls. They'll cool it in the shooting motion, so she'll get a kuru tautuku. And makes it count. 3-0 early start.
Tūpana te poro.
Nordstrom sisters doing a great job. Tough mid-range bucket.
Miharo te piro peke peke. Engari, kei reira Broughton.
Too much heat on that one from Broughton. Nordstrom moves the portal.
Kei te were haere te tikera. You can feel the anticipation in the air, actually, Maya.
100% these teams feeling each other out, trying to get rid of the nerves. McClenaghan goes downhill on her left hand. Stops, pops, won't connect.
Karehiangi tu engari kia kaha e hine.
Leah Honanen uses her footwork. Great finish off the glass.
We've talked about that all tournament, Maya, just the maturity that these young players have at stopping 2 feet under the basket and making the right read.
Speaking of the right read, great slip, sister to sister, gets the finish, the hoop and the harm. How about that, Kayla?
Great presence under there from Altia Nordstrom. She is so strong and aggressive. She's one of those players who plays bigger than she is. Not the tallest player, but you would think her presence is giving 6'2" out there.
You can tell she's definitely played above her size in every team that she's been in and is just naturally that physical. Has to be against Gillard today. Right on cue, Gillard gets the catch. Can't make it from 2 bites of the cherry.
Mo te turapa, Leon. Ki tōna toakana. Ki te teina. Oh, ooh, just off the front of the ring there, Maya.
Yeah, no good from Lea Honanen, but that's a great look. Anytime you can get an open kuru whiwhiroa for a good shooter, you'll take it. Right on cue, McClenaghan off the front of the tapa and commits the hara while competing for the offensive tūrapa.
Hara I runga I te papa. We've seen, Maya, both teams will need to be cautious, not getting into foul trouble too early. That's been quite damaging for some teams throughout this tournament.
Yeah, of course, once you get to 17 fouls, it's 2 free throws on every occasion that you foul. Neither team wants to be in that kind of territory. Great pass, brought into Gillard. Can't get the roll, Gillard. All of the tūrapa. Great job, Ham girls.
Engari, koira te pūrako tēnei kapa. Pai kia rawa te mahi piki me te rori. They love a pick and roll, does Mount Maunganui as Broughton. Ui.
Oh, what a move from Broughton. Kisses it in. And the bottom of the net, we're tied up and a turnover for Ham girls. Mount Maunganui possession.
Kihi mai te papa. Do you know what? The best compliment you can get as a girl is that you play like a dude. And Broughton sisters, they play like dudes. They are so good. Example right there. Beautiful off the glass.
Yeah, great inside hand finish there from Broughton. Now, Ham girls trailing. Great footwork, but can't kiss it off the Papamuri. Great shot fake. Broughton gets tied up with Leon Nordstrom, who will check herself out after that one. A couple of hutters on that Hamilton girls team as we see that nice inside hand finish there from Broughton.
Ko tahi kuru tau tuku e whai ake nei.
6-4 is the lead for Mount Maunganui. We've been offered our delay of game warning already, so anytime now that Mount Maunganui don't check it properly or defend in the charge circle, then it'll be a technical foul and a free throw for Hamilton girls. Still 7 minutes to go in this one. Whānau, of course, we play 10 minutes or play to 21, whatever comes first. Great action there for Hamilton girls. Wallace won't connect, but that's a great look.
Great look, and as we said earlier, Maya, in 5x5 basketball, the best shot might not be the first one. 3x3, the first best shot is a good shot. Such a short 12-second shot clock. As beautiful, Mai Te Papa Moody.
All three players so tough for Mount Maunganui. Wallace, Nordstrom, great job, Gillard, moving her feet, staying in front, and turnover. Loses the portal.
Ko tāhai te portal from McClenaghan.
Nice little mid-range kurupiki there for Broughton.
Me he te.
Nin gets the switch, gives it back to Nordstrom. Has a go from downtown. Buries it!
Dudes! Pai te kuru whiwhirua a Nordstrom. She has come to play today. She wants that title.
But Broughton does as well, Kayla.
Ko karanga hoki. Broughton picks up the phone call and says, I'm here as well.
Wallace gets the step on McClenaghan. Can't get the finish. McClenaghan secures the portal. Broughton. Jinx.
Jinx again.
Loves that on ball from Gillard, but takes over herself this time. Left hand off the Papamuri. No words.
Kore kai he kipu.
Lea Honanen, tough athletic move.
Such an athlete is Nin. We've seen her throughout this tournament. Really impressed with her ability to get to the rim. As Broughton just misses that.
Wallace thought about it from deep. Pulls it this time around. Kuru whiwhiroa.
A tahua rawa atu tērā kuru. Ko te piro te kaumātahi kia iwa. Rima meneti e toi ana.
Gillard. How about that? Same foot, same hand finish.
How good.
12-9, 5 minutes on the clock. Great tip away there for McClenaghan.
Ai, pai te mahi o te kaipara. Great defense there from McClenaghan as we see this beautiful little replay here. She did a little wrap scoop.
Not bad, not bad.
Not bad.
Timeout already called on the floor here. Mount Maunganui with a 12-9 lead. Still 5 minutes to go. All the time in the world for Hamilton girls.
way too early in the game to call still anyone's game, but both teams come to play. We've seen a 2-2 foul count there. 5 minutes left. Such a quick game, Maya, but it's been a very exciting start to this women's grand final.
Hamilton girls already shooting well. Karis Broughton already a little fire in her belly, getting to the rim, making plays. Hamilton girls a chance to etch away at this lead with their offensive possession here. Skip pass over to Wallace. Buries it!
Kotahi anoa Wallace.
1 point's the difference. Out of bound it goes. Stays with Mount Maunganui. Take a look at that, Kayla.
I love the confidence. She's just continuing to shoot it. Broughton, mai te papa Moody. Whakamiharo atu ana.
When they need an answer, they go to Broughton. Hamilton girls run out of space, run out of time. Won't finish. Nin has to put it up. Does it!
Oh, my goodness. Pero pike pai. Beautiful jump shot there from Nin.
Can't believe she got that off in time. So impressive. Little hook from Gillard is no good. It's a 1 point game. What can Hamilton girls conjure up?
Definitely feeling this momentum shift, Maya. Ham girls playing with a real fire.
Just stepped out of bounds. Leahona Nin.
Koira te kāranga o te kaiwa wao, I tū I e rungi te rārangi. Whakawhiti te poro ki te kapa Mount Maunganui.
Has the step on Nordstrom. Does Broughton. She has been so tough all game long.
Not afraid of that contact either, Maya.
Nordstrom. That patent pull-up kurupiki. How good from Broughton. Gillard just can't put the cherry on top.
Beautiful basketball nonetheless. The shot didn't make it in, but beautiful dish. And the pick and roll slip there.
Nordstrom, great move. Too long off the Papamuri. Broughton now, she's been the highlight of this one. Uses her handle. Gets in her bag. Gillard from deep.
Mai te kona. Kaurihangi tū engari kia kaha. Mawana te poro.
And Clinigan.
Such
What
a crafty
finish.
guard.
Broughton just suffocates that one out of bounds. That finish from McClinigan. We need to give that some more love.
Tough. Her skill set is underrated. Another player with a bag, a deep bag as well.
Wallace, she's hit 2 already. Can't make it 3. Ball ends up with Gillard.
Nui tira tūrapa, Gillard. Broughton. Kore whiwhirua. Whakamiharo atu ana te mahi a Broughton.
She is on fire.
Sister Shema Broughton sitting on the sideline. I think that was for you.
Absolutely. Getting it done without her sister.
Te kaumā whitu kia te kaumā rua. I toru minute o toi ana, engari he te whakatai nai nei. Bit of a player. Oh no, free throw, Maya.
Yeah, game delay warning issued to Mount Maunganui earlier in this one, and then Karis Broughton failed to give a proper check. So it's going to be a kuru tautaku for Hamilton girls. And that's going to happen each time they do delay the game in terms of a check or defending in the charge circle. So a free point there for Ham girls. That really helps them in their position right now.
Absolutely. Pai te kuru piki, kuru tautaku tuatahi.
Great defense there from Karis Broughton. Can't get the offensive tūrapa.
Ahua poto, huri te poro ki te kapa Mount Maunganui. Just want to reiterate, this Mount Maunganui team have played with 3 players this whole tournament. That is crazy.
And they still have energy, somehow.
Man.
Broughton floats it over to Gillard. Out to McClinigan. She has to attack. 4 on the shot clock. Broughton picks it up. Makes it work.
Broughton. Just when her team needs her.
5 points, the difference. Broughton rims out, but the open look, it's a dangerous scene. Wallace to Nordstrom. Nordstrom attacks. Bumps off Broughton.
Koira tētahi hara. Nge kai tākaro a Aotea, no reira huri te poro ki te kapa o Mount Maunganui.
Brought on the tax out to McClenaghan. Kuriwhiwhiroa.
Hey! Oh, ko tahi pointa e toi ana.
1 point away are Mount Maunganui. Hamilton girls doing all they can. McClenaghan. Loses the handle but gets it into Gillard. 2 on the shot clock. They won't get the win that time around, and then they commit the hara on the tūrapa.
Ai, he hara tera, he whanga hara mo te kapa Mount Maunganui. Engari tata rātou.
Leo Honanen can't get the finish. Gets the tūrapa.
Oh, taupare nui.
Wallace no good. Broughton now. Mount Maunganui 1 point away, whānau.
Mo te kēmu. Oh, tatarawa.
Flanagan comes up with it. She's going to have to go up. She doesn't get it.
He kēmu tonu.
Wallace from deep.
Oh.
And is off in that one, unfortunately.
Looked good from this angle. 1 more point in it. Till the end of this game, Maya.
Yeah, they're going to have to check up the top here. Riley just asking them to get out.
Karis wants to clear out.
She wants to get at the rim. There she is, Karis
Oh,
Broughton for the win!
Mo te kēmu. Ara, mo te kuru tautoko engari. Kua mutu te kēmu. Nō reira e hoa mā, e mihi ana ki a koutou. Kua mātakitaki mai nei I tēnei kēmu. Whakamutunga o te taha o ngā wahine.
Mount Maunganui, for the 2nd time in a row, are your Basketball New Zealand 3x3 secondary school national champions. Karis Broughton having herself a heck of a game. Congratulations, of course, as well to Hamilton girls for a hard-fought final. And Karis Broughton, definitely our player of the game. We're going to get Josh Thompson down sideline with her now.
Hey, kia ora whānau, I'm here with back-to-back champions, Karis. How was that?
It was great. It was just, the team did so well. Starting with Shamar injured on the first game. Then just the 3 of us having to do the rest of the tourney. We just pushed through all the barriers and it made dividends.
Yeah, like you said, your sister went out, first play, first game, kind of grinded it out. How did you kind of keep composed? And obviously Riley had a bit of a back injury throughout as well.
I guess we sort of knew like how the other team was, so we basically used our knowledge on them to like maneuver through to win. Yeah.
Hey, awesome work, back-to-back champions for secondary school 3x3. Congrats, and enjoy the rest.
Thank you. All glory to Jesus Christ.
So good to hear from Karis Broughton, the 3x3 champion. Thank you for joining us here on Whakata Māori. 1 more to go. We'll see you very soon.
Get the MāORI Plus app. Download now on Google Play or the App Store with exclusive viewings and 100% ad-free.
Quite like top tier.
Watch us anywhere, anytime. Make MāORI Plus your mate and stream now.
What makes Bailey's altogether better? It's the energy we bring to every home, every commercial property, every investment, every development, and every farm. Because when the energy is right, you can feel it. Bailey's, altogether better.
The forest should never have been taken off this steep hill country that's eroding, and it makes absolute sense to afforest those hills. What we're doing here is using the exotics to help that process get established. We're looking at a managed transition process where those pines are progressively thinned as the native understory establishes. We're trying to do several things here. Soak up carbon, establish native forest, and we're trying to improve biodiversity. You're achieving an awful lot with one program of activity.
Ko te Māori rere, whanau atura, kia kaha, kia Māori, kia u. Ko te Māori kei a koe.
Island of Mystery, ki Māori Plus me whakaata Māori.
Funding is a real challenge. We know that a lot of schools face that ongoing, and the reality is if you go to a lower decile school in New Zealand, you are less likely to be able to afford to participate in sport.
Obviously, having come through it myself with kids and being one of those kids myself who played sport, I know how much it defined who I was. And now being able to go, I can't fix it all, but we can help and try and give to those people who are going through really tough time. It's a real privilege, but you know, for us, we want to see others get involved in this. This is not a selfish thing for Apollo. This is about how can we get, whether it's construction or other businesses, to get involved in this.
There's a lot of things that kids miss out on, and so to have businesses step up and want to be involved and to help is a game changer for schools. It really is.
Toro atu ki te ao te moana.
Aue, tō kaha huna e hoa.
Ki te taha o ēnei hoa hou.
Aue, kua hare katoa te Waikihia.
Big Z's and Littles, ki Māori Plus me whakaata Māori.
Get the MāORI Plus app. Download now on Google Play or the App Store with exclusive viewings and 100% ad-free.
Quite like top tier.
Watch us anywhere, anytime. Make MāORI Plus your mate and stream now.
E te ti, e te tā, i ngā rauranga tērā mā. Tēnā rā tātou, katoa, nau mai, haere mai ki tēnei pāhotanga poitukuhu a whakaata Māori. Kei ko nei mātou kei te whare hākina kina o Akau Tangi Sports Centre, kei te Wainganui o Pōneke. Koi nei, te kēmu whakamutunga o te whakataitai, i te taha o te tāne. St Andrews, Mount Maunganui College, Maia.
We're about to throw to our player announcements and national anthems. We'll be back with you after that.
These are the last two games for the last 2 days. It's final between St Andrews and Mount Maunganui. Let's give them a big hand. Let's cheer. Woohoo! All right, we're going to start off with the St Andrews lineup. Introducing number 8, Isaac Philpott. Number 1, Ollie Kirk. Number 0, Benji Marsh. And number 3, Kai Sloan. And from the Mount Maunganui College team, number 5, local boy Wellington, even though it's from Mount Maunganui, Flynn Repson. Number 7, Ryder Morgan. Number 11, Harvey Newsom. And number 17, Mani Nehu. And your referees for these boys' final are Mariah McCarthy Wilson and Austin Pickard. Can everybody stand up for the next anthem for the boys? Thank you.
Yes, indeed, Etifano. We are that close to the first check of the men's grand final here at the Basketball New Zealand Secondary School 3x3 Nationals. St Andrews College and Mount Maunganui College. Undefeated so far are St Andrews in the navy strip and Mount Maunganui in the red, just dropping one loss along the way. We're so excited to bring this to you here in the Akau Tangi Sports Centre here in Wellington. Maya Williamson joined by Kayla Manuirirangi. Both teams hard-fought wins. Stack one on a game winner from Ollie Kirk, and Mount Maunganui had a physical battle to get to this point.
Absolutely. Mount Maunganui found themselves in foul trouble in their semi-final matchup, managed to edge their way through to this final, and Stack, led by Marsh, an absolute bucket getter. So I'm very excited to see what this matchup looks like.
Two contrasting styles very much here, Kayla. A little bit more free from the St Andrews side, as we'll take a look at their team list before getting into Mount Maunganui. Isaac Philpott, Guy Sloan, Ollie Kirk and Ben Marsh. And for Mount Maunganui, Kayla, a physical team.
Oh, absolutely, all the way from Tauranga. They might live by a beach, but that doesn't mean they don't mean business. As we look at the team list from Mount Maunganui, Harvey Newsman, Ryder Morgan, Kiamani Ngahiu and Flynn Rapson.
Must say, congratulations to Mount Maunganui and being in both the men and women's final. Just picked up the W, the back-to-back W in the girls program. How good would it be if they could do the double?
That would be huge here from this Mount Maunganui side. Tēnā tata tātou ki te timatanga o tēnei kēmu whakamutunga o te whakataitai poitu kohu ngā kura tuaroa te motu, toru kia toru.
Referees for today's matchup, Mariah McCarthy Wilson and Austin Pickard. Congratulations to our team in grey who get to officiate the men's final here in Wellington. And we are underway. St Andrews with the first possession here in the Akau Tangi Sports Centre, Wellington. Marsh, going to see plenty of him today. Kirk hit the game winner against Hill Morton, has not slowed down.
Tēnā pai rawa atu, te kuruwhiwirua a Kirk, engari, whakaranga hoki, mai te papamuri.
Nice answer there from Morgan. Kirk got all 3 points for St Andrews quickly out the gates. Newsom hands it off to Morgan, tipped from behind. 5 on the shot clock now for Mount Maunganui.
Te kaumarua he kona anake, te wā kataia te tātou te kuru te poro.
Rapson, electric off of that first catch. Stripped away by Philpott. Again, we'll say with Mount Maunganui, but they've got 1 second now, Kayla.
Oh, they need to get a shot up fast. Engari, tēnā pai te mahi o te kaipare. Ki reira.
Got a shoot at Rapson. Can't connect on that one. It'll go out to Philpott. Back out to Marsh. You've got to put a hand up on that one.
Absolutely. We saw him light it up in that semi-final game. Marsh. Such a hooper.
It's going to be a foul on the toot-upper there. A fresh set of 12 on the shot clock for St Andrews College, who've been undefeated so far in this run. Many thanks to that guy right there.
Oh, kokiri whakamua. Ki te pahi ki te delay of play there, I believe, Maya.
Yeah, can't defend in that charge circle off of the defensive rebound. Take a look at that tough pakite there for Ben Marsh. Rapson attacks on Sloan. Tough pakite.
Oh, te kaha hooky or Rapson.
4-2 early score. Just over 1 minute pass in this one. Turnover as the portal goes out of bounds for Ollie Kirk.
Right out there on that pick and roll action there. Just unable to get that synergy between those two players there.
Morgan sets the on ball for Rapson. Rapson likes to attack.
Kuru whiwhiroa. Ahua poto engari kia kaha e tama.
Marsh, dangerous on the catch. Won't connect. Out to Rapson. Finds Morgan. Back out to Rapson. Those two just playing with each other, but leaves it short, does Rapson.
Absolutely. Both teams will be very tired, Maya, coming to this last game of this national tournament. 2 days, but so many games in one day for both teams.
Sloan attacks off of the check from Rapson. Blocked from behind, but he's whistled for a hara.
Engari, he pai te rā taupare, aha koa he hara. He hari ki te rarangi mō kotahi kuru tautuku.
Kai Sloan, the young gun, stack been really good for them at getting to the tapa. Makes the kuru tautuku an early 5-2 lead for St Andrews College. Newsom stops off 2 feet. Easy pakete. Stolen away by Rapson.
Such a fiery player is Rapson as he hunts down the basket. Relenting, Maya. Mai te papa muri.
Does a great job at getting his tūrapa. Back within 1, Mount Maunganui. Marsh dancing with Newsom.
Ooh.
Bit of a bust up.
Haratera looks like he might have copped one to the face. As we've mentioned, Maya, such a physical game. 3x3, you can get away with a little bit more comparative to that of 5x5, but the refs have done a great job at maintaining a level of play where players are remaining sportsmanlike, but not getting too physical, but playing through it.
You could argue also Mount Maunganui just uber physical in the way they play their 3x3 game. Nothing inherently wrong with that, but might just be committing a little more hudders than St Andrews. Great move from Kirk, got the popcorn, but couldn't get the finish. Morgan, great attack.
Kokiri whakamua, Morgan. Mama noiho te rā reikiru.
All tied up here in this men's final. Phil Pott, great move off of the Papa Muri.
To Pana te poro.
Nice back tip, takes away Rapson's attack. 6 plays 5, 7.5 minutes to go. Someone's going to be crowned a champion here this afternoon. 2 days of so much basketball for these young men.
Absolutely, as Rapson.
Phil Pott can't answer with the kuri whawhiroi. Oh, Marsh just kind of fumbles his way out of the bounds, unfortunately.
Right. I tua Marshirungi te rārangi, no reira huri te poro, ki te kapa o Mount Maunganui. 6 apiece here, Maya.
Yeah, an exciting one. 7 and some change to go too. Plenty of time. Rapson can't put them in front.
Oh,
well done.
Great hustle there. Those little gimmies are massive as beautiful reikuru. Getting to the rim.
Yeah, gets the nice roll off the front of the tupper there, Morgan. Puts them out in front. Phil Pott floats it over to Kirk. Nice little floater, too much. Rapson thought about it. Prefers to get downhill. Nice cross.
Oh, Kakimi a Rapson, Milti Pahikete, Koira.
He's so explosive, Rapson, as Newsom gets it back. Pulls it from downtown. Oh,
pop off, King. He's fired, mate. He's ready to go.
Kirk can't answer with one of his own. Rapson is the heat behind this Mount Maunganui run.
Oh. I feel like the ball disappeared for like 1.5 seconds there, and I have no idea where it went.
No, I have no idea either. I don't even know who that came off just then. Rapson will call for a break. We'll take a look at this. Rapson just banging that one home from beyond the arc. Mariah McCarthy-Wilson having a quick corridor with Harvey Newsom there about potentially some rules.
And we said this the other game. I love that there can just be a discussion between the player and the referee. You know, at times it could have been an argument, but shout out to the refs for being able to facilitate that discussion. And if it's a learning opportunity for players, then willing to do that.
100%. So good to just have that open dialogue and that open corridor. Marsh from deep is way off with that one. Mount Maunganui hold on to their slim 4-point lead, just under 6 minutes to go. So plenty of time. As Morgan gets ready to receive the check from Marsh. I like this matchup, 2 athletes.
Oh, Morgan flying in the Kobe sixes.
You're a fan?
Oh, favourite shoe of all time. Snakeskins, pop off.
Ben Marsh gives him a bit of a taste of his own medicine. Sloan steps back. Gets his offensive toed-upper. Marsh trying to dance with Nahu. Passes it down to Kirk. Running out of time. Sloan's got to get it up.
Tatarawa tērā kuriwhiwhiroa. Kirk anō, tērā pia, ka.
Marsh off the back tupper. Some uncharacteristic misses here from Marsh. He's been so good from beyond the arc earlier today.
Yeah, as we've mentioned, Maya, such a game of momentum is 3x3. Marsh will just be looking to nail one of those kuriwhiwhiroa to get it under his shot a bit more.
Rapson floats it over to Newsom, who attacks the hip of Philpott. Won't get the finish. Rapson there. It's tipped. How about that? Fortuitously, a 6-point lead now for Mount Maunganui College.
Whakamiharo atu ana te maka whaipiro a ngahu ki tōna hoa kia Rapson.
Sloan gets it into Marsh. Philpott spins on Rapson. Nice finish off the front of the tupper. 5 points the deficit now.
Ko kiri whakamua Rapson, whiua te poro, ki tōna hoa. Hey! Hey, count it!
Newsom.
Count it.
That's the shooter's touch right there, Kayla.
Absolutely, Maya. As Mount Maunganui have just edged Marsh. Ātāhua tērā reikuru.
Yeah, nice finish there from Marsh. Takes his St Andrews College team to 8 points. 14, the lead that Mount Maunganui has is 6. 4.5 minutes to go. Still plenty of time, and Stack still able to make inroads, but just something has to change as they commit their first huddle of this one.
Absolutely, as we've seen in this Mount Maunganui side, such a physical presence. They're doing a good job.
Lost Kirk on the cross. Couldn't make the finish though, Morgan.
Mount Maunganui doing a good job not fouling.
Marsh fires.
And koira.
That's the Marsh that we're used to seeing.
Kekonea Marsh. Scary place when Marsh hits one.
Morgan makes it off the toed-upper.
Such a high work rate of Morgan. He's all over offense and defense.
Marsh from deep. Way off. Rapson helps him up. I like the sportsmanship.
Love the sportsmanship. Your mother would be very proud, Rapson.
There's the Mount Maunganui girls, the recent champions, supporting their boys, looking to do the double. Rapson spins, fires it all the way over to Newsom. A little bit too long.
Just a little bit much kaha on that pass. Right idea though, skipping to the corner.
Stack really need to make some sort of an inroad here as they tick below that 4-minute mark. Marsh, a jab.
Ko kiri whakamua. Mama noihoa tērā reikuru.
Morgan dances with Marsh. Gets to his left. Gets the finish.
He hapa tērā. Can really feel that momentum shift. Any possession counts. 3x3 is such a game of possessions. Momentum shifts as there's a player timeout called here, Maya.
St Andrews girls watching on as their boys fight for a gold medal. They placed 6th in this tournament. Trying to get a gold medal are the boys as they trail by 5. Mount Maunganui have really been firing on all cylinders. Impressed with the work rate of Morgan and Rapson in specifically, and just their ability to output at the rim.
Absolutely, both players been so aggressive. But I really like how this Mount Maunganui team really well balanced, using all 4 players, and you can see in their timeouts, they're all very engaged in that team discussion. As we know, coaches cannot be active in coaching the 10 minutes of this 3x3 game, so it's really cool, the opportunity for players to step up and be leaders within their team. You're essentially becoming the on-court coaches.
Mount Maunganui the lead and the momentum here. Newsom. Rapson's been really good out of these situations and continues that work rate.
He tino tere ia. Such a fast, explosive player is Rapson.
Dangerously close to that 21-point mark are Mount Maunganui. Marsh is going to have to fire and leaves it short.
Unlucky shot there from March. Such a good player for this stack team. Once again, 3x3 is a game of momentum shifts. Sometimes when the ball doesn't drop in the hoop, it's hard to get back.
Nice little go screen there from Newsom.
Oh!
Oh my gosh, what a pass.
Oh, wareake, tino tahua te ramaka. That was a crazy dime.
Right to his shot
Rapson.
pocket.
Oh
Right
my
to his shot
goodness.
pocket.
Wild pass.
Marsh defended well.
Oh, Marsh.
And here you go, little kudu topa. Great answer there for Newsom. Has the open lane. Finds Rapson. Rapson attacks now. Finds Nahiu. Off the front tapa.
Kaore hianga tū, engari kia kahe tama. I roa meneti e toina ki te mitinga o tēnei kimu. Rapson anō, the aggression is there. Love to see it.
We check out the ball up the top for Stack. As Philpott tries to attack on Rapson, who is just a brick wall.
Ko tāhai te pōro. Mau te hara no rei haere ki te rārangi kuru tautuku. Mo kotahi anake.
Morgan with a single kuru tautuku here to put them at 18. 2 minutes to go in this one. Mount Maunganui have been so good off of that first check. A battle for the tūrapa, and St Andrews come up with it. Marsh, Philpott, finds Kirk, steps back.
Ooh.
Bang!
Oh, he's done it before, and Maya, he can very well do it again. Kirk, who managed to win at the buzzer for his team, will be looking to get his team right back into it now.
Great bucket there, though, from Morgan, and that's exactly the answer you want if you're Mount Maunganui. Do not let Stack even get a hint of momentum.
Absolutely, particularly not Kirk.
4 points the difference. Under 2 minutes to go. Morgan commits an off-ball foul, and there's that aggression we were talking about.
Aira, ere manga hara ki te kapa o Mount Maunganui. We saw in their semi-final they were incredibly aggressive, got into foul trouble, but that also bodes them well. Their aggression is what's making them such a tough team.
Marsh over to Kirk. Nicely uses his jab step. Has nowhere to go.
Oh.
How about that from Kirk?
He sold me too, Maya.
Me too. I was jumping up as well. Morgan. Oh, what a cross. Oh, 2 points away. Go Mount Maunganui College. They want the victory. Marsh steps back. No good.
O maurana te tūrapa nui rawatu tira tūrapa. Kōkiri whakamua.
Morgan firing on all cylinders. Kayla, they are 1 point away.
Oh, 1 point away, 1 minute left. Obviously, the game is over when it gets to 21 or 10 minutes expires for the game.
Rapson, can he do it? No, he can't. Not yet because he's fouled by Marsh.
Ai ha ki roto, ha ki waho.
Great job, Rapson, being aggressive. Just under 50 seconds to go. Oh, Kai Sloan. The game delay. You have to give the player a proper pass.
Eat your heart out. That's tough, Maya. So that needs to be a correct check pass, and what that's done is given Rapson the opportunity.
And he calls game!
Tekemu.
Flynn Rapson and the Mount Maunganui boys do the double. They get it done over the undefeated St Andrews College and walk away with a gold medal led by Flynn Rapson and his beautiful haircut.
Oh, fantastic. Nō reira, e hoa mai, mehi ana kia koutou, kua mātakitaki mai nei I tēnei kemu, whakamutunga miharo, ara e mehi ana ki ngā kaitautoko kai tākaro me ngā kai hapai o tēnei kaupapa. In Aine, we will go to baseline with Josh Thompson as he interviews the star of the show, Mr. Rapson.
Senior boys champions with Flynn Rapson. How you feeling?
Feel great, eh? Good accomplishment. Girls won, we won. Happy days.
Yeah, obviously the boys and girls doing the double. Great for Mount College.
Yeah.
You know, talk us through the tournament. How did you find yourself there? Obviously grinded a few on day one.
Yeah, pretty tough day one. Lost one, and then lost to Town in a pool play. So lost 2 pool games, which was pretty tough. And then we just came out firing today. I feel like had 3 close games, quarters, semis, finals, all good games, really.
Yeah, obviously beating a couple good teams on your way. But congrats. Obviously your teammates are here. Hey, you boys, any shout outs, boys?
Shout out to the Fly. We've been playing in their 3-on-3 league, prepping for this, all for this moment. So shout out to Matt, Adam, all the guys behind the scenes that made that possible. They got us to here.
Yeah. Hey, great work, boys. Congrats. Boys and girls champs. Let's go, Mount.
Let's go, Mount.
Congratulations, Mount Maunganui College, doing the double, getting it done on both the boys and the girls side. Congratulations, they look just ecstatic to be there, and they gave the shout out to the Tauranga Whai in their 3-on-3 league that they've been in. Clearly paid dividends.
Absolutely. So cool to see on both sides, men's and women's, coming away with the national title. That is not a small feat, Maya.
Congratulations to both Mount Maunganui girls and boys. Thank you for joining us here on Māori Linear TV. I hope you've really enjoyed seeing these young prospects in rangatahi getting it done. If you want to see the award ceremony, the MVPs and all the rest, you can stay here on the YouTube Whakata Māori live stream and see all the rest of it. But from Kayla and myself, thank you so much for joining us over this last couple of days. It's been one heck of a ride.
Aira, no maua te whiwhi ki te korura atu kia koutou, I roto I tō koutou kāinga, no reira, e te iwi, nau mai, kia pai tō koutou pō. Kia ora.
This is an opportunity that we can't pass on.
Kia ora te whānau, no mai hoki mai, welcome back here. Hope you've enjoyed the last couple of days of fantastic basketball here at 3-on-3 Secondary School Nationals. If you missed it, the Mount is done the double. Both Mount Maunganui College girls and boys teams have gone away with a gold medal, Kayla.
Look, there's a national prize giving now, but no doubt their prize giving at high school will be pretty big too for Mount Maunganui, as they've sealed the deal on both sides, men's and women's. Such a different way that they've both gotten to this national title. We saw on the women's side, playing with 3 players the whole tournament is something that I think needs to be mentioned, because that is incredibly hard to do. No subs for a whole 2 days. And then on the guys' side, such physicality that these lads played with. Managed to scrape through that semi-final whilst in foul trouble, but very well-earned title for both of these sides.
Yeah, congratulations to both sides, and congratulations to everyone that either finished on the podium or just came and competed. It's been an awesome weekend of basketball for our rangatahi. Today's prize giving is going to consist of the bronze, silver, gold medals. They're going to award both the All-Star 4 and the MVP for both sides. And then I believe there's a good sports / a leadership award for these rangatahi as well. And we aren't far away from announcing those. So good they have a leadership award.
I was just going to say that, Maya. I love that that's something that's being highlighted often, you know, when you're trying to go through the ranks of basketball and you're getting looked at by coaches perhaps for the next level. Often people look at assist to turnover ratio, rebounds, scoring, all of those stats shown on a stat sheet. But in terms of leadership and characteristics like that, they can't always be measured, and the impact that can have on a team, not only how players feel within a team unit, how safe they feel to be themselves, to communicate clearly, you know, if they make a mistake, that they'll have a teammate that picks them up, people who can communicate clearly if a team goes into a bit of a rut during a game. So such a cool attribute to be highlighting, and I think I just said attribute. It is actually, in fact, attribute.
It's been a long weekend for us, Kayla. It's been a long weekend.
It has, but like, I love doing this commentary stuff. It's so cool to be essentially in the living rooms of people's houses all over the country. Not that we are omnipresent.
Maybe. You know, that's what commentary makes us, am I right?
Absolutely, but no, so cool that we can, you know, 3 live stream courts. So massive mihi to Whakaata Māori for making, you know, not just basketball, across the sport. Whakaata Māori cover all of the sports for our high school students. So such a cool thing that, you know, our rangatahi can see themselves on TV, and for whānau back home to tune in as well.
Yeah, kia ora. Thank you, Whakaata Māori. 3 live stream courts across both days and making this possible, letting the finals be live streamed on the actual Māori TV as well. We are very fortunate that we have that kind of accessibility. Thank you to Basketball New Zealand for all the work they do, and in specific Jay and Tori, who made this tournament possible, you know, dealing with late pullouts and all the rest, and delayed flights and this and that, but they've done a great job. And
such a good job, Maya.
Of course, Molten, Caltex, Whakaata Māori, everyone who made this tournament possible. We are grateful for you. We are grateful for the production boys behind the scene who never get any flowers. Director Sam being in our ear, just doing
Sam.
The Lord's work.
Swag on him, Sam. Give a little close-up for Sam. I don't know where the camera is, but if not, Sam is such a good guy, guys.
And so is everyone that's been a part of this production team. But thank you so much for joining us. Prize giving is on your way.
Before we start proceeding, I'd like to ask, Belinda Edwards from Basketball New Zealand. So she'll come forward and say a few words.
Nice. Kia ora everyone. On behalf of Basketball New Zealand, just want to say a big thank you to everybody for being here. Massive thank you to the volunteers, whānau, coaches, referees that make all of this happen. So it looks like it's been an incredible tournament. And a huge congratulations to Mount Maunganui for taking out both the boys and the girls. I think that's pretty fantastic, so well done. These couple of days wouldn't happen without quite a few people and quite a few organisations, so just bear with me. I just want to say a huge thank you to Caltex, Bailey's, Nativa, Moulton, Whakaata Māori. Thank you very much to you guys for putting this all on. Anchor, Apollo Projects, Wellington City Council, Foot Locker, NTech, Wellington Basketball. So thank you everybody. I wish you all safe travels home. Kia kaha, kia maia, kia manawa nui. Kia ora.
Thank you, Belinda. Now, we'll start with the officials' medals. So, can I call on Hamish, Technical Commissioner, come up and present the finals official medals. So, for the girls, referees, I call on Jasmine Dean and Alexandria Popoasa. And for the boys' final referees, I call on Mariah McCarthy-Wilson and Austin Picard. Can I get your photos taken? All right, while they're getting their photos taken, give them a big hand to our officials, please, and everybody that officiated during this tournament. Just want to shout out to our score bench as well. I know it's not on my list, but the score bench have been fantastic this whole 2 days, and even the volunteers for your teams, you've done well. Give a big hand for all our volunteers, please. Right, the Caltex Good Sports Award. Caltex Good Sport Award for this year goes to Pomane Douglas Karona from Te Kura o Te Koutu. Thank you. Come on down, please. Mātuapo gives his time effortlessly, staying back for training, finding opportunities for players to grow both on and off the court. Because Mātuapo, the team doesn't just walk into the court as players, but as a team grounded as unity and strength. Are you down here, Pomanu? Right, congratulations on receiving the Caltex Good Sport Award. Give me a big hand, please, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations. All right. Moving on to the Bailey's Award. The Bailey's $200 travel voucher this year goes to Rangitoto College. Oh, they must have gone. All right, they're all together because they bring in... Oh, yeah, there they are. Here we go. They all together because they bring integrity to the whistle, mana to the court, and pride to their community. Congratulations, Rangitoto College, for the Bailey's Voucher Award. All right, meanwhile, while they get their photos, moving on, this is the award ceremony per se. All right, for the 3-on-3 secondary school bronze medalists, for the girls, congratulations to the winner, QMC Queen Margaret College. Would the team come forward, please? Congratulations, QMC from Wellington. All right, meanwhile, while they get their photos taken, moving on to the 3-on-3 secondary schools, girls runners-up goes to Hamilton Girls High School. come on up, please. And can I have the captain say a few words? Captain.
Both of them? Okay. Bye right now? I just want to give a big thank you to BBNZ for hosting this event, also Wellington City, and all the referees and everyone that worked behind the scenes to make this tournament possible for us young ones. And to the Mount, thank you for a good, tough game. It's always a good game against you guys. And to my coaches, Casey and Lana, thank you for everything you've done for us, all the work you've put into us. We appreciate it all. And to my girls, I just want to say, I hope you guys are so proud of yourself. I'm so proud of you guys and love you guys. Yeah, thank you.
Right, for the 3x3 secondary school girls champions goes to Mount Maunganui College. Can I have the captain of the girls please come up?
Hi, I just want to say thank you to BBNZ for hosting this and all the sponsors, Caltex and Bailey's. I want to say a big thank you to our staff and our coaches, and Andrea, who's home, and Alia, who's in Vietnam. Yep. Congrats, girls, and Izzy. You know. Thank you. We call it? That was good. Shema, Karis, and Izzy.
Thank you. All right, congratulations, Mount Maunganui. And a trophy as well. All right, congratulations. Give them a big hand, please. Well done, girls. All right, moving on to the boys, 3x3, secondary school boys, bronze medalists. Congratulations goes to Hill Morton High School. Come on up, please. Well done, boys. All right, for the 3x3 runners-up goes to St Andrews. Can I have the captain of St Andrews team please come on up, please? Say a few words and then bring your team up. Come on, give him a big hand.
Thanks to Basketball NZ for hosting the event and making it possible. Thanks to all the refs. Thanks to the supporters back home, all the parents for helping get us here. And yeah, shout out my team. Thanks Mount for a great final. Yeah.
Hold your team up.
Isaac, Kai, Ben.
Thank you. Right, congratulations, boys. All right, the champion for 3x3 for this year. Mount Maunganui, can I have the captain for Mount Maunganui, please?
Where'd I stand here? Yes, firstly, thank you to BBNZ and all the referees for making this possible, and everyone behind the scenes that got us here and ran this event. I'm very thankful to you guys. Thank you to Coach Brooke and his wife Jim. Like, they did so much for us. Brooke from the start of the season said to us, like, you guys can do it, you guys can win. It's your year. So really proud of the boys for kind of getting us there, and Coach for believing in us right from the start. Also want to thank all the other Mount players back at home, Cole, Josh, Wera, Hoko. Like, they trained against us the whole season. They pushed us to our limits. Like, in training, they were beating us sometimes. So, like, big shout out to them for kind of getting us prepared for this. And yeah, thanks to the boys. Thanks to St. Andrews. You guys put up a good fight. Like, it was a great game. So yeah, real thankful for the game. Yeah. Flynn Repson, Ryder Morgan, Mani Nahu. Cheers. Is that all? Thank you.
Thank you. You did well, buddy. And your trophy. Here's your champion for 2026 3x3 Secondary Nationals. Give him a big hand, Ma'Manganui. Awesome. All right, come up to the, what do you call it? Tournament team and the MVP for the girls. Come on up, number 8, Hamilton girl, Atuwai Wallace. Come on up, number 2, Mount Manganui, Karis Broughton. Oh. Come up, number 9, Mount Manganui, Riley McClanagan. From Queen Margaret's, number 2, Amaya Williams. Are you here? Well done. And your most valuable player, MVP, number 2 from Mount Manganui, Karis. All right, congratulations. This is your most tournament team, MVP. Right. Now for the boys, tournament team and MVP. Come on up, Flynn Repson, Mount Manganui. Ryder Morgan, come on up. Benji Marsh. Where are you, Benji? Good. Finn Legrell, come on up, Finn. Fantastic, Finn. And your most valuable player, MVP from Mount Manganui College, hometown boy, come on up, Flynn. All right, get your photo shot taken. Right, congratulations, boys. And that concludes the award ceremony. Everybody have a safe trip home. Watch out for the weather, please. Drive safely, and ka kite ana. Thank you.